Your school is rich, but you are broke. Why? Your school is rich, but you are broke. Why? Sorry, the person sometimes you are, what's the name? You are probably looking at as down. Is getting rich, but you are broke. Let me give you an example. Many people look at drivers as down. But at least a driver in a day probably makes 5,000 naira. Calculate 5,000 naira times 30 days. That's how much? Do the math. 5,000 naira times 30 days is what? It's 150,000 naira. But your school, they will tell you, if you want to, you read this book, that book, this book, that book. And then most times you have to really compare your life with your lecturer's life. And you have to say, do I want to continue or look like my lecturer? I grew up from a very poor family. When I mean very poor family, it is very poor. My mom was only earning 15,000 naira. When I was doing this maths, the maths I'm showing to you, right? The truth is, many persons don't know this. That's why they say broke. When I was doing this maths, I was about 13 good years. Yes, I was 13 years then, and I started doing this maths. My mom earned 30. My mom was earning 15,000 naira. When I was about to enter JS1. And here's exactly what happened. The moment I entered JS1, I think I still through JS1, JS2, my father lost his job. My dad, I don't know how much he was earning, probably between 30,000 I was an engineer. And guess what? While I was going to school, my father was also going to school. So he thought school was the solution. The truth is, he went to school while I was going to school. So I was in secondary school, my dad was just entering the university. So when I hear many people say, well, it is ASU strike, so yeah, I'm in school, and that's why I cannot do anything entrepreneurship or not looking at you, I'm like, oh God, I wish this person knows. I wish you know better. Someone say, I wish I know better. Someone say, I wish I know better. I actually wish you do know better, because if you know better, you will do better. Let me tell you something. If you can't do business in school, you will not do business outside. I am telling you that. If you can't do business in school, you will never survive doing business outside. The best time to be in business is when you are in school, not when you are outside school. Let me give you the math. Let's do it. When you finish school, what's the next thing? When you finish university, what's the next thing? Is what? NYSC, right? Now, let's say you finish school at the age of 22, 23, 24. I'm cancelling our strike here. So let's pretend everything works for you. I'm cancelling our strike here. You finish 24. And you go for NYSC the next year. Let's pretend God blesses you. NYSC, you are either 25, 26. You're ready, you're taking NYSC game. Now, follow me. At 26, after NYSC, what are you thinking of next? As a lady, please. As a lady, what are you thinking of next? Shout it now. Good. Marriage. Now, when you marry, what happens to you? You become a housewife. And let me tell you where it becomes worse. If you are a married woman and your husband is looking at you and telling you only, you will use your salary also. As you are working, I am working. We will use our salary to eat and take care of our children. And he expects you to go to work. You are probably not an housewife. You look out to yourself, oh man, I'm brilliant, I'm fine, I'm beautiful. How will I sit down at home and do what this man says? Nah, I'm going to go to work. Fine, you go to work. Let's then you collect a salary of 30,000 naira. He also collects a salary of 30,000 naira. Watch this, follow me. Here's it. And here's the last. And here's exactly why I want you to think differently. He collects a salary of 30,000 naira. And you also collect a salary of 30,000 naira. And probably you lie to yourself, when I finish the university, I'll start a business. Let me show you how, if you live in a busy city like I do, I live in Lagos, I've lived in Lagos, like I've lived in Lagos all my life. Now, if you live in a busy city like I do, and probably you want to do business while working because you have to work. And I heard him say something about, I'm coming there, it's small. I heard him say something about, you want to start a business and then you're looking for an investor. But let me tell you in advance before I even reach there. The truth is there will be no investor ready to invest in your business because of your liability. Ideas until it is sold. So ideas will forever remain ideas until you sell them. People don't invest in ideas. People don't know. People don't invest in ideas, they invest in results. Ideas fail. Ideas fail. So no matter what you say, I have this idea, I have that idea, it will fail. It will fail. Ideas until you sell them. People want to see this stuff is selling before they invest in it. Is iPhone not selling today? If I'm an iPhone seller, won't you give me money to? If you know, okay, I now not just only being an iPhone customer, I have customers that will buy my iPhone and I tell you, sorry, the way things they do like this, see, they get this business one, I already get customers. But the only problem is I don't just get this capital right now. Just give me the capital. You see, it's waiting go happen here. I will give you once the customer come, once they buy, I will give you your capital back and I hold the profit and I will share the profit with you. Won't you invest in my business, man? Exactly. But when you come with an idea, you say probably, I want to start making bag. And we left you to okay, oh yeah, make bag now. You want to start making bag, fine. And why are you meeting me? You want to start making bag? Yeah, actually, I need money to start making the bag. Okay, but when we give you the money to start making the bag, what happens? So before you even or ever start the business, the first thing you should look for is if there are customers for that business. You are a customer. You are a customer. If you are a student, you are a customer. Your schools are greatly invested in. Your schools. They are greatly invested in millions. Wipe into those schools. Why? Because they know customers will come. You are the customer. What level are you, please? 200 level. You are a customer. You were a customer 2 years ago. And you keep remaining a customer for the rest of the days or months or years you are in school. Because you don't only pay school fees. Do you only pay school fees? You buy you buy books, don't you? You buy what? You do course registration. Mention them. You are a customer. But the question is, do you have customers? If you don't have customers, you will never have investors. Write that down. If you don't have customers, you will never have investors. You might have a product idea that is small, my friend. Step on to customers, that is big. It is not enough to just have product ideas. Many people just have product ideas and they stop at product. When you stop at product, then get ready to stay small. Get ready to stay small. You have got to be ready. You've got to be committed to learning how to sell your ideas. Ideas will forever remain ideas until you sell them. Now let's go back to this story. Married woman, husband. Probably said, when I finish secondary school, or when I finish tertiary institution, I'll start a business. You finish tertiary institution, you did not start a business. You started looking for work. You can't stay with a man 2 years and probably if it's potent enough, not get you pregnant. You get pregnant. Am I right? 2 years. So you give birth to a child after 2 years and you're working. That's exactly what happened. You will now have responsibilities. And business. Your business will not start to skyrocket on the first day. If 100 people start business, 2 people will survive. If 100 people start a business, only 2 will survive. And guess what? If I look at you, you are the last person to survive. You will never survive. That's just a plain analytics. You are the last person to survive. Let me ask you, because I tell people when they say follow your passion, I will say something now. Person when they follow in passion, you know the job. Person when they follow in passion, you know the job. And if you chop, imagine you were earning 30,000 naira and you decided to quit your job for a business. What happens? Your 30,000 naira is taken away because you now want to concentrate on your business. Now your business needs money, am I right? Your business needs transportation, am I right? Your business needs visibility, am I right? All those things. Is it not money you used to run them? Now, a broke person, a broke person is in bondage. Because guess what? Let me tell you, if probably has quitted before, have you heard dogs running to eat their vomit? You will run to eat your vomit. Okay, sorry, I was making a mistake. Blessing and motivational speaker talk to me too much. Now why? Please, if you accept me back, you say okay, I will accept you back. But this 30,000 naira, because you left by yourself, I will not pay you 30,000 naira again. Say you go manage 25,000 and say, oh now one day, please give me the rent. The best time to be in business is when you're in school. You know why? If you were in school and you started a business, you'll be able to manage. One of the rugged times is when you're in school. The most rugged times is when you're in school. Am I right? Because you are here, lecturer is calling you here, this is calling your attention. And if you have a circle life, in three, it's just like a circle. It's just like a triangle, rather. This is what I call them. But for some, it's just a line. But this is how my life is. Because the number one thing is business for me. It might not be safe for you. Put your triangle. Okay, let me draw it for you and see it. It's like this. Triangle. For me, it is business here. Here is academics. And here is church. Am I right? Is that not the same for you? Is that not the same for you? What? Okay, if you don't know business, that's all. This is my own life. But some people's life is like this: school, church. Am I right? After school, you enter church. Or probably, if you are this party type, then you now might have a triangular life. Then you might not put party here. Some people, if people are putting a triangular life here, many people put rubbish in this part. Let me ask you one question. What exactly do you put in this part? What exactly is in that part? What exactly is in that part? I don't know what it is for you. But then if you are living this life, I pity you. You know, when I came to school, this was the advice from my mom. Victory, now just 4 years. Go to school for 4 years so you come outside. But I can tell you, I've been in I've been in Calabar since 2020, January 2020 I came. January 2020. Let me not go there, I'm coming there. I almost committed suicide when I came to Calabar. January 2020, I came to Calabar. Here's exactly what happened. Now we are in what? 2022. I'm still in second year. That's 200 level. We have not even gone half our second semester. Now, calculate. I only wanted to spend how many years, eh? Okay, and the 4 years, the way it is calculated is 2020, 21, 22, and 23. Am I right? But guess what? If I'm still in 200 level here, if ASU goes for another 7-month strike, this strike is not 1 month though. Do you know? The strike is not 1 month though. I know. Why would you allow us to decide your fate? So the truth is, ASU can just wake up on any day and say, you are paying school fees, but government no dey pay us. So I thought they should have respected the fact that we are paying school fees to a different school. Am I right? So there is no concern about you, but there are concerns about them. So if ASU decides what they do, why can't you decide what you should do? This is why, let me tell you why. Once, the moment I heard a strike, I said to myself, man, this is another opportunity to go to another level. Fine, sorry, let me put it like this. If probably you're talking about millions of, or making millions of naira, sorry, that's not my goal anymore. Right? 2020, I made the goal to probably make millions of naira. I already crushed that. So this strike is an opportunity for me to hit hundreds of millions. Collectively, I have as a goal to hit 1 billion before the end of the year, to collectively with my team. Ask God's grace. It's a positioning for profit. It's a class I call positioning for profit. And then I gave a goal to every entrepreneur who works with me that we are going over to 1 billion naira by the end of 2022. But let me tell you, in case you have not made millions of naira, or probably in case you have not made hundreds of thousands, this is the best time to set that goal. When I came in 2020, I was broke, I was down, I came not knowing anybody, like I don't know nobody. And this is exactly the reason why I left to Calabar. I've been in Lagos all my life, and I was like, man, I need to leave home. Just stay home, primary school, secondary school. Now you're not sending to uni lab, bro. The place I even wanted to go, I wrote ND exam. I don't know ND, Nigerian Defense Academy. I wrote ND exam twice. I failed twice. Guess what? I wrote JAM twice, and I failed twice. Let me tell you how funny this was. When I wrote JAM, I got 190 in the first year. Guess what I got in the second year? 150. If I got 150, it was even better. But I got 190 again. For 2 minutes. So I told my mom like this. I'm not going to school. I cannot come and be writing JAM. I don't know how that woman played. She was like, no. Because she knows when me I make up my mind, I will do it. And then I was around, was 17 or 18 then. I told her, I'm not going to school again. I'm not going. But she prayed, and then I got admission into 2020. I had to go to Calabar. I went to the bus. I remember when I was going, I was just going hopelessly. Can you imagine when the bus is going like this? You don't even know where it's stopping. And that's exactly how they took me from Lagos to Calabar. Upon getting to Calabar, I discovered Calabar had close-minded people. Ask close-minded people. Can you imagine? Very few people in the hall today. It's because people are close-minded. Calabar has very close-minded people. So if you want to help a Crossivarian, the first thing you do is open his mindset. I'm giving you a secret now. This is what I discovered. If you want to help a Crossivarian, the first thing you will do is open the mindset. Many Crossivarians will prefer to invest. They call it investment. Everybody will invest. We cannot invest in Nigeria. That's what they call investment. What is your terminology of investment? What exactly have you termed investment? Many people, they have a wrong definition of investment. Why? Because they're in a close-minded environment. If you want to help a Crossivarian, the first thing you do, or the first thing you should do, is open his mindset. Let him see opportunities over and over and over again. There are so many people who are satisfied with 30,000 naira. And it will be a crime, and it will be victory. You have not done it. You have not done the job well. If I speak to you and then you still see 30,000 naira as big money, because I'm going to break it down to you. Because my living here, I want to hear tomorrow that someone closed the deal of 100K, and that should just be a start. Very recently, by God's grace, we've helped ages of 17, 18, making millions of naira online. If they can do it, my friend, you can do it. But you will never see yourself doing it if you continue to stay small. Who knew that 2 people today will result to 7.8 billion people? Who knew? If you decide to stay small, my friend, you will be small. The world will help you. The world will support you to stay small. If you check the way the people of those age were married, for them to reproduce, imagine there was only father and mother. Now when they started giving birth, they even had to start mating with sisters. Right? That was the way of expansion, although it's cancelled right now. Am I right? But that is exactly how they lived it. That was the way to expand. What's your strategy for expansion? Do you even have a strategy to expand? What exactly is your strategy for expansion? You will stay small forever if there is no strategy for expansion. And let me tell you, many people are so used to using words like "it go better." I am here to tell you today, it no go better. It no go better. I am here to tell you today, it no go better. Yes, it no go better. If you go better, you have to do something. If you do nothing, you will not go better. I'm telling you. So that it won't take you 10, 20, 30 years before you discover it. Oh, you go better. One day government will just beat yours. Share how much do you want from government? Some people are still hoping that it is true. That there will be one government that will come. There will be one president that will come. I will start to think of it. I'll start to share money to people like this. Oh, people are fighting in your house. Take 1 million. Bash. People are 20 years. They are taking 2 million. Bash. It will never happen. This is Nigeria. It will never happen. What's your strategy for expansion? What exactly is it you are doing that will make you go up? If there is no strategy, then there will be no result. No strategy, no result. What exactly is your strategy? What exactly is your strategy? Do you know the strategy, or do you hope that one day things will become better? Okay, this is an example. After primary 1 is what? After primary loud down. After primary 1 is what? After primary 2 is what? After primary 3 is what? 4 and then? But if you decide to stay in nursery 1, no, because you did Changrova for a year and you stay there, Changrova. If you stay in nursery 1, you will never see primary 1. So if you are collecting 30,000 naira and hoping that one day God will just touch this man's mind. God, I'm serving you. One day just touch my boss' mind. Let him stop saying that 30,000 naira. Let him just do mistake and wear more money. But probably you are watching Nigerian movie and because you are a fine girl and you are saying no, man. See, me and Regina, we are exchanging beauty. You are comparing yourself with one day, one man will just think, or the prince of one land. How many places have prince today? In Lagos, how many princes have you seen? You are watching. See, I stopped watching Nigerian movies because let me not say it's foolish people that watch it. Let me not say that. Because see, there is a mindset it passes to you. If I see someone who has watched Nigerian movies, I know what, by the way the person talks. I know. And I've seen many of them. You just hear something like this. One day, I'm just waiting. I don't pray that my husband is rich. Nigerian movie. Yeah. I don't pray that one day somebody will wire me money. I'll just be sleeping like this. And then one day like this, I just see money in my account. Wake up! My friend, wake up! You know they happen. It will never happen. And this is why you need a strategy. Somebody said I need a strategy. You know, while I was sitting down there, questions were asked, what business are you doing? Many persons were saying fashion designing. Give me more. I had a person were into catering. I had a natural specialist, amazing. Photography. I was hearing many things. You know, what skills you have now, they are great skills. But seriously, it will be a taboo if you are in 2022 and you are still doing moi. It's a taboo. Let me tell you why. Your moi is a great business, but you doing it, it is hard to scale that way. I'm not putting down your business. There are people who do moi and scale. But let me tell you how you will scale. There are people who do hair and scale. But let me tell you how you will scale. You will scale if you know 3 things. Is there a duster, please? You will scale if you know 3 things. who have scaled in their business. The new 3 things. There are 3 things will help you scale. 3 things will help you take it from small to big. There are things that will make you scale in business. If you follow me, you know I'm a teacher of these things. The truth is, I will never go out. I will never lose energy talking about these things. But it's so unfortunate that for many persons here, many of you have not heard about those things. So I'm going to break them down little by little. 3 things will help you scale. Whatever it is you do. I heard graphic design, am I right? If you want to learn graphic design, raise your hand here. Amazing. That's a skill. But irrespective of what skills you have, there are 3 skills that will help you earn online. There are 3 skills that will help you earn offline. I'm going to mention them. 3 skills will help you earn online today. The first is, write it with me, copywriting. Copywriting. The second is traffic generation. Alright, when people hear traffic, they think what's the name? This traffic on the road. It's not. Let me just put it at the back. It is people. And the third is closing. I'm going to break this thing down. Probably you've not heard them before. 3 things will help you earn online. 3 things will help you earn in Calabar. 3 things will help you earn in Ondo. 3 things will help you earn wherever it is you are. If you go to America today, you need these 3 things. The big businesses you see today, they have these 3 things. And this is exactly why they scale. So many people think, okay, the first thing they need when they start a business is to go and open a website. You'll be broke. You'll be broke. 3 things will help you earn online. The first is copywriting, the second is traffic generation, and the third is closing. Let me explain what exactly these things are. When you say copywriting, what exactly is copywriting? How many of you have bought online before? You have bought online, raise your hand. You've made decisions online. Wait, when you were buying online, did you see any human being there? When you were buying online, did you see any human being there? Let me tell you what converted you. And again, it is copywriting. So copywriting is simply using the written words to sell. Copywriting is simply using the written words to sell. The world have advanced. In 2020, there was not just only ASU strike, there was one added. What was that? Something. There was COVID-19. That is, shops could not be open. Businesses could not be open. But what was open? Were people not making money? Were you not spending? How were people making money? Online what? Good. Now, for your online business to work, many people say, I cannot do online business. It is not looking too big. Let me tell you why it's looking too big. Because you don't know about these 3 things. I've broken it down into only these 3 things that will help you succeed. In 2020, I made millions of naira just with these 3 things. This is the only thing I have, my phone. Today, the reason why I carried my phone from that point is just to show you that you can only use this to make money online. I've not had a laptop since. That is, you can do it without a laptop. I just got a laptop today. Because we want to scale. But if you probably prioritize a laptop, that is the wrong thing to make money. You only need this thing. And when together with this thing, you need these 3 things. Somebody say I need these 3 things. Somebody say I need these 3 things. You only need these 3 things to make money online. The first is copywriting. What is copywriting? Copywriting is using the written words to sell. The word have gone forward. It will never go back because you are Angela. Oh, I have a fine face. It will never go back. The word has gone forward. It will not step back because of you. People have started making decisions online. How many of you paid your school fees online? You paid your school fees online. Take the camera to your face. Let me see. You paid your school fees online. That is, you have started making decisions online. There are many decisions today that are now made online. Okay, probably if you say, I did not pay my school fees online, did you go to your school to pay your school fees? Did you carry your money to your lecturer and say, so this is my school fees? So what happened? You gave it to somebody, or you went to the bank, right? And the bank did what? Okay, let me tell you something, one beautiful thing. We'll go into that. Let me tell you what, if you cannot do it, this is for people that say, I don't have an online business, I don't have a product. Let me tell you what the vaccine did to you. I'm coming there. There is simple something called affiliate marketing. They connected you to your school and they made money. But did the bank do it for free for you? Did they do it for free for you? You pay for your stamping. You pay for to print it. Am I right? That's simply affiliate marketing. I'm coming to that place. In case you say you don't have a product. Now, let's go back to copywriting. Copywriting is simply using the written words itself. When I've gone far, it will never come back. It does not bother if you have a fine face or a fine eye, or probably you are the most beautiful girl in Calabar. He's not looking at that. The world is only paying attention today to copywriters. Can your words convert people to buy? How many of you know about copywriting before this time? You know about copywriting? Oh, I see wonderful. So then I'll go into the next step of saying about this copywriting. You're not a copywriter today because you attended a copywriting school. You are not. You are not. You are not a copywriter today because you attended a copywriting class. You are a copywriter only if your words can convert people to buy. The reason why you bought online was because a copywriter wrote something and you were convinced enough and you paid your money without seeing that copywriter there. And that is exactly why she's only called a copywriter. Don't call yourself a certified copywriter and you are broke. It is a taboo to call yourself a copywriter and you can't even at least write words that convert people to buy. See, my status makes me over $1,000 monthly. I don't call myself a copywriter. I don't. If you ask for me everywhere, you hear King of Closing, High Tech Closer, Fireman and all that. But people don't know me as a copywriter. But yeah, my written words produces me money. Daily, weekly, and monthly. Auntie, have you made money today? Have you made money today? Can your words convert people to pay you? If your words cannot convert people to pay you, auntie, you need to go back to copywriting and learn it. You have not learned copywriting, or you have not yet practiced it, or probably you know it in your head. They don't pay copywriters because they know it in their head. They got it because they wrote and people were buying. Copywriting. Copywriting is using the written words to persuade, to convince people to take action, using the written words to sell. Now, traffic generation, the second thing you need. Traffic generation, you simply see and put people there, am I right? Traffic generation is simply driving, bringing people to see what you are selling. Traffic generation is simply bringing people to see what you are selling. Because if there is nobody to see what you are selling, then there will be nobody to buy what you are selling. If there is nobody to see what you are selling, then there will be nobody to buy what you are selling. Now watch. Probably the boutique is not there, and I don't know where it is. Will I be able to buy it? There was nobody to see what you are selling. There was nobody to buy what you are selling. How many people know what you are selling today? I can tell you how many people know what you are selling. I've dealt with hundreds and thousands of businesses, people like you. How many people is viewing your status today? I can tell you, your friends, your family members, and your church members. Your friends, your family members, and your church members. Now, until you want to sell, until you know to sell, you will not sell. Because let me tell you, your friends, you know what? Let me tell you what they are doing to you. See finish. You've heard of see finish. Yes, sir. So Amara, You decide, so you fit sell, Amara, Amara don dey sell ooo. They tell you, Amara. Okay, Amara, probably you come and pitch, whether it is pint to them. Whether it is pint you pitch to them. Whether it is pint you pitch to them. And then 1,000. If I go buy, you go sell am 200 for me. See finish. The second person I mentioned are who? Family members. If you are probably like my mommy, you want to sell it to me? Why can't you give me for free? Tell your brothers will give them for free. Family members. Your friends want you to decrease the price or they want it free. Your family members want it free. Don't you have mind? I give you life. Oh. They start using those psychological words for you. And now they want it free. The last person I mentioned are who? Church members. Until you're not doing well. So you say this thing for me, be your church member. Until you backslide. Backslide. Hey, auntie. So you mean your online class is 5,000 naira, and you want to sell it for me for 5,000 naira? Don't you discover that Jesus gave people free things? Start using words like that for you. Boom. Okay, please let me have you to the class. Till date, I'm telling you, it's not pride. It's because I understand businesses. Till date, family members. My mom called me. That was 2 or 3 days ago. I told me my brother wanted to sign up for a class. I told him, okay, this is the price. If you want to sign up, he pays this price. Let me tell you why that is. It's simple, so pay attention. There is no brother in business. It's only transaction in business. If I allowed that guy to take it for, you know, I can't allow him to do it for free. When he want to go and learn coding, he pay money. But see finish won't make you collect them for free. And I'm spoiling, we will not pay attention. Because when next time I'm not going to meet him like this, bounce like this. You know that class, I just lost it. But just send the link again. I heard that people are not making money with it, so let me go and look into it. There is no pain. If there is a pain, if there is a reason for you to buy it, you will see a reason to study it and start taking action. And probably, maybe you have heard words like, give out for me for free, I will give out to you for customers. Now, have you heard that? Yes. Give it to me for free, I will advertise it for you. It's a lie. I understand business, I understand people, and thousands of people are failed. So there is nobody in your family who probably will not fail. They will fail. Give it to me for free, I will bring you customers. It's a lie. It is just words to persuade you to give them for free. Why not tell them, I perfectly understand that, but give me money, get this. And if you like it, tell your friends about it. Different conversation. If you really need it, you pay money for it. I already talked about the first one is what? No. Let's go back to that friends. Friends, families. Can you see these people are not your customers? Can you see that they are not your customers? Who is your customer? Somebody says strangers. If you are not talking to strangers, you'll be poor. If you are not talking to strangers, you will be poor. You will be poor with a degree. Probably you were taught. You know what many persons were taught? Don't talk to strangers. Did you hear that? See, when you are going, anything you hear, just go like this. If you don't turn back, all of them, they are kidnappers. You hear words like that. Like a turn back. Just be going. Anybody that call you, say my mom is calling you. But if you continue like that, I discover that if I want to succeed in business, man, I need to talk to strangers. Strangers have got to be my friends. When I was in Lagos, I gave myself a target. I was like, for every day I will meet 10 new strangers, collect their phone numbers, exchange my numbers with them. This is the only one I want to know here. Let me show you what I did. I'm going to meet 10 strangers every day, get their numbers, and give my numbers to them. And I'm not just going to do anything. They're just going to have my number. And the truth is, let me show you the trick here. If you save my number and I save your number, you see my status. Am I right? The truth is, Victor Martin is a too valuable person. If you don't know, go and check it. I'm a too valuable person. If you follow me, the moment you start following me like this, I've seen people who I sent somebody a message, it was online. I found a link. She was selling a product. I never wanted to buy a product. I just connected to her. My name is Victor Martin. I would like to connect with you. That same night, she saw my status where I was given an offer. And that night, she came to my DM, please, I want to buy. So the truth is, I'm a too valuable person, and I'm not doing it so you buy, I'm just doing it so you have sense. I'm doing it so you see difference in marketing. I'm doing it so that at least you move to the next level. I'm doing it so that you stop staying small and start to grow big. There are many persons today. If I was to open my WhatsApp to you, you see it. I have over 2,000 chats already. There are many persons who are in my DM probably begging to buy from me, but I don't see their chat again. So most times, many people are surprised. This is why I reply on time. The truth is, if I don't reply you now, I won't see your chat again. So I try to, let me try to make this and make that. But then this is exactly what I'm saying. They are strangers. But today, the strangers buy from strangers. Your family members will buy from strangers. Who did they buy chair from? Is he your family member? Tell me now. Is he your family member? He comes from a stranger. For you want to make it in business until you don't go buy. How many of you is into network marketing there? You're into network marketing? Okay, someone is into network marketing. Amazing. I know, fine. You tell them when when you're into network marketing business, they tell you write numbers far. Right? Write numbers. Friends, families, they are good people. And some of them will make a decision for you. But there are very few. If you have 100 family members, only one will believe in you. The margin is too poor. Guess what the 99 will do? What will they do? They will discourage you. Hey, you are not the first to do business in this house. They will start discouraging you. And guess what? When it is 99 versus 1, unless you are tough, unless you are rugged. Sorry, I'm that rugged person. When I said imagine, many times my mom will call me and tell me, no, wait, focus on school first. You are moving too much. Have you heard you are moving too fast? Okay, I'm not moving too fast. A 5-year-old in America, who was examining that country, closing millions. So when I say millions of deals, or it's closing millions, I'm talking about dollars. So I don't call myself, I don't see myself doing so big because I'm currently in the millions of naira. Start doing millions of dollars. That's when we start talking about you closing deals. When my student closes, I encourage them. I say, you have tried. Do well. Rise up. Do more. You've heard words like that, right? I only say words like do more. Start doing more. The reason is that is too poor. You have not gone anywhere. You have not started. One girl said she has been online since 2016. She said that, when did she share that testimony? When did you see that testimony? Was it last week? Okay, it was this week, earlier this week. I think it was Tuesday. She has been online since 2016. From 2016 to 2020 is how many? Let's count. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's how many years? 6 years. Now, she has been wandering around 6 years without knowing that these things ever exist. If you want to be broke, learn only one. Let me give you a fast way to be broke. If you want to be broke, learn only one. Or if you want to be broke, practice only one. Only one of this. Practice it. See, it is better you don't even know anything than when you just only come and practice one. If you are a good copywriter, you know how to convince people with words. If there is nobody to see what you are selling, would there be anybody to buy what you are selling? So what is the use of copywriting without traffic? This is why you need to learn traffic generation. That's traffic generation, people generation. What is copywriting again? A little bit louder. Using what? Using the written words to sell. What's traffic generation? Driving people to see what you are selling. Now, there's something called closing. Probably many people think closing is just to open door and close them. Wait, calm down. Let me tell you what closing is. Closing is helping the people who you have written to and who have now seen what you are selling, helping them make a decision to buy without making them feel you sold anything to them. Let me explain. What did I say closing is? Closing is helping people to buy without making them feel you sold what? Without making them feel you sold anything to them. The truth is, today people don't like to be sold to. I was at uni now and I was doing something exactly as this. It was a gathering of students like this. That was earlier February. I was doing something like this, and I told them, a girl asked a particular question. She was like, in a hostel, the way people sell is, they come and knock, panties here. So before they even come, once they see them at the door, they have a name for them. They call them, she has come. Like, as if you are coming to preach the gospel to people that don't like listening to the gospel. She has come. That's exactly how they tag people. You know what they are simply doing? Why they will never sell is because they are selling to people. People don't like to be sold to. If I come and start bugging this lady and tell her, there's this network marketing business I just joined. If you do it, you make money. If you do it, you succeed. If you do this, you do this. If you do this, you do that. You still get tired. And probably you start seeing me as a pest. People don't like to be sold to. But the truth is, people like to buy. Let me use an example. I visit countries most times. Looking for a busy place in Calabar. Where's a busy place in Calabar? Where people like to go. What? Huh? What? Okay, good. What? Marianne, good. Spa. Yes, I love that. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Do they force people to go to spa? They want to go and buy. You see them going there. The truth is, how can you position yourself to help people buy from you? Many of us are in school. Many people don't know that in school you can make money. How many wait, let's do a math here. It is a crime to be poor in Calabar. Let me tell you now. It is a crime to be poor in Unicar. It is a crime to be poor in contact. Should I tell you why? For example, let's use Unicar for example. How many students are accepted into Unicar? On a yearly basis, annually basis, how many students are accepted into Unicar? That's annually. 10,000. Really? Wow, I never knew. Alright. 10,000, am I right? And we have over how many years? If you want to study, you study for how many years? 4 years. Okay, there are some courses that are 5 years, am I right? And then it's 6. Jesus. 8 weeks. And then there's 7. Wow, that's wonderful. But then I want to leverage on just 5 years. So if there is 6 and there is 7, I'm just going to push those away and we're going to leverage on just 5 years. Now, follow me. You see, how many students are accepted yearly? How many students are accepted yearly? 10,000. If 10,000 are accepted yearly and there is 5 years, that's how many thousand? That's what now? No, calculate well. Do mathematics. 10,000 times 5 is what? It's 50,000. Is what? Now, I'm not saying sell to the whole 50,000 people. What if you sell a 1,000 naira product today? People spend at least how much? When we did the math, 1,000 naira daily. I'm not saying you sell to the whole 50,000 people. What if you just pick 10% out of these 50,000 people and sell to them? 10% of 50,000 is what? 5,000. Huh? If I sell a 1,000 naira product, this is how much people spend. If I sell a 1,000 naira product to these 5,000 people, how much am I making? Do your math. Tap your phone, hit your phone down. 5,000 times 1,000. I know the answer because this is the kind of math I like calculating. I study math today, but this is the only math I love calculating. 5,000 times 1,000 is what? Hey, no, do it well, do it well. It's what? It is 5 million. Imagine you do this monthly. 5 million naira. If you do this monthly, so for every month, you only sell to 10% of the students in the card. This is a rough calculation because you said there is 6 and there is 7. Am I right? But this is only 50,000 people. And you sell to only, you're not even selling to over 45,000. You only sell to 5 people, to only 10%. Watch this. 5 million and they are 12 months. Am I right? Now times that. 5 million times 12 is what? Imagine you are a student, you are making 60 million a year. It is a crime to be broke. It's a crime. You are spending, but nobody is spending to you. It's a crime to be broke. Why are you broke? Why have you decided not to sell? When you decide to buy. Alright. 5,000 looks too big. It looks big. 500. And you sell that same 1 kg. Yeah, that's how much. Hit your calculator. That's what? 500,000. If you make 500,000 naira as a student, how would you feel? If you make 500,000 as a student, how would you feel? Right? Many things will settle, right? Without paying your school fees. Right. So, if you make 5,000, it's complete. If you make 5,000 naira, 500,000 naira, would that pay? Would that attend to your age? It will. Mention them, let's know. Monthly. You will spend and be tired of spending.
Like how I think I have this feeling of alright, things will be
The truth is, this is very possible. 500,000 is what? Very possible. If you are doing closing, I can close one single deal and make this money. Just one single deal. I make this money. It's called, I don't call it 500,000, I call it $1,000. I can close one single deal and make this money. But if you do that on 500 people, it's amazing. My dear, this is the reality. Those things that you said you will do, you can do them. And it is not something about the future. They said the future is when? Now. The future is when? Now. The future is now. The future is now. It's not about the future. I do them. Okay, let me tell you about my journey. I started in 2020. No, I started in 2020. Let me tell you about my story. I moved to Calabar in 2020 January. Resumed with them. ASU came to strike us just like they are striking me right now. So let me tell you, it is a ritual. It is an annual, no, it is biannual ritual. ASU strikes 2 years. Watch the pattern. Am I right? They strike after 2 years. Am I right? So why are you afraid that ASU are striking? You don't waste your time. So it's biannual. ASU strikes like at least 2 years. So if ASU strikes for 2 years, that's amazing. So, but when unfortunately I just resumed school and ASU strike. So ASU strike in February. ASU strike before the COVID, am I right?
Yes, sir.
ASU strike before the COVID. I started 2020, February. I told you, I said, if you want to help a cross-Siberian, what is the first thing you do to him? Open his mindset. This is exactly my story. When I ask people, as I ask, please, what would I do? Then I never knew about these things I'm sharing with you. As I ask people, what would I do? Guess what somebody recommended to me? I think that would even have been better. So we come and carry block. Block can be shaking like this. That's what they were advising me. When I made money, let me tell you why Calabar people are very close by. When I made money, I reached out to one boy. I asked him, please, what can I invest in that will help people and actually bring me money? Guess what the person told me? He told me bet Nigeria. Can you see the close-mindedness? Like I have money to invest in somebody. Then he said, open your bet Nigeria shop. No. But this is it. 500. I was telling you my story. February, as we came, I called parents. My mom told me something like this. I just went to school. As we just gave an indefinite strike, meaning they can call it off at any time. So please stay in Calabar. I tell her I won't stay. She called my dad. My dad came to beg me. When my dad called me, I knew. Then I think I have to resolve it here. I was staying in Calabar. Yeah, I think I was staying in Calabar. So I decided to stay in Calabar. Many persons, you're probably told either not to go home or probably keep reading your book as we call off the strike. My dear, ASU may not. Let me not say may not, because they may change their mind. They are left with their decision. ASU, if ASU does not call off the strike, your business right now is to start a business. I'm going to repeat that. Your business right now is to do what? To start a business. An online business. If you want to fast track, it's just like you were saying. He said there is no shortcut. There is shortcut to. For me to earn this, at least this amount of money, I should have entered. Is there something like level 12, level 13? How much does level 13 officers earn? They don't head up to this. And this I can make weekly. This I can make daily. This I can make hourly. Now, this is exactly what happened. They told me to stay back. I said, okay. They started asking questions, what can I do? They started telling me bricklaying. I said, no. I think it was in March when I learned copywriting. In my first month of learning copywriting, not my first month, after I learned copywriting, the next week I made 42,000 something naira. After I learned copywriting, in my first week. Now there is a difference between me as a copywriter and you as a copywriter. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but I know I'm talking to somebody. There is a difference between me and you right now. You learn copywriting and you leave it in your head. I learn copywriting and I sell it. Do you sell as a copywriter? I started making sales my first week after sales. So somebody will tell you, patient, you just learned. Don't. Why did you learn it? Or if you just finished medical school, where are you supposed to be? Where are you supposed to be now? Hospital. So you now came to the online world, you finish and you just said one day the African magic mentality entered the one day somebody will just know how to copyright and give it job. It's not possible, it's not true. I like copywriting, I practiced it. And in my first week I made 42K. I think in my first day, that was 2020, I don't know. Either I got up to 1 million or more than 1 million. But last year I can't tell you the figures because I have to go home safe. Now, the truth is, if I can do it, you can do better. Your student was 17, 18, 19, 16. Where I want to even go to, because by God's grace, I'll be 20 in April 17. In April 17, I'll be 20, but I have a goal. Thank you very much. You want to clap? I have a goal to help teenagers from 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, to help them make money. So show them this stuff is very possible. Because let me tell you how bad it was. I started making money when I was I was not making money. I was saving money when I was 13. Then I just entered secondary school, 12 and 13. I was saving money. Yeah, at 15, I was making money because I started. I went out. I was the only. I was thinking crazy.